Alright, let's start off with rollouts. Your soldier, this is his rollout. Hooray! You need to get your team to the mid as fast as possible. And here's the route you want to take. Just run straight out. Just go full. Well, you don't know it, so whatever. Go down this way. And then anybody that needs health can go get a health. And then bam, second decision time. If their demo is going through the choke, which is that right there, then you probably don't want to push your medic heavy up through here. Especially if he's got stickies. If he doesn't have stickies in this area, it's okay. And you can push him out. One problem with pushing this way is that 9 times out of 10, the sniper's going to go through garage. So your sniper has to get him down very quickly, or your scout, or your spy. Any of the S names. Soldier's a good one too. And Soldier can do a jump where he rocket jumps from down low and then pogos across mid. The other one is rocket jump from back here and double off the wall and gets all the way across. Or he can pogo from right here, from down low. Just getting over there as quick as he can. A safe way for him to do it would be this jump. Straight to mid. And then straight over. So he's only going to see you for a very limited time. And then he's either dead or he's out of the fight. Which is great. Let me see if I can do the double off the wall. We'll see. Yay. So that's that. Otherwise, he just wants to hold this area, put down some spam, don't really go for kills, let other people finish off kills, and go for the demo. The demo is your man to kill as Soldier, for the most part. Because his damage output is gigantic on this mid. So, once the sniper's dead, whoever is supposed to go kill him, probably the scout and the sniper, your two big ones, have them kill him. And if he dies, then everyone else can focus on killing the demo. And then just work your way from there. And focus fire. If you see your heavy shooting at someone, you need to shoot at them. Doesn't matter what else you're doing. If you're not in an immediate one-on-one with anybody, just go shoot whoever your heavy is shooting. And it works. It works out well. Let's say they are stickying this up at mid. And you see it. Your medic needs to stay here. This is where he needs to stay right off. Because he doesn't want to get in any zone where he can get shot. And at this point, there is nowhere that their sniper could go that would get you right off the bat. So, if that's covered, he needs to go ahead and just instantly rotate up this way. And try to stay back in this zone, because if you're standing here, you can get sniped from down there. And that's a big detriment to your team, if that's the case. The other rollout to mid is this one. Coming out the main door. And then you just walk it up left. I don't recommend everyone going that way. I always split mine. Say the demo goes this way, scout goes this way, spy. Maybe not scout, because you can have your scout go garage way and underneath the bottom. Yes. I would say for you, Folk, I would put a mini sentry here.
Yeah, oh. Okay.
Right here on the dirt. So it's going to shoot everyone that gets on mid. And there will be no clean way that they can get in. Mm-hmm. That's going to also help your sniper. And I was going to go over that, so I'll go over it now. the engineer and the sniper should probably pair up a lot. Because one can protect the other very easily. Especially with calls. So if your sniper is zoomed in, you can just kind of run around and watch the flank, make sure your gun's up, and watch for spies. Because your sniper can do quite a bit of work, but if they've got a spy that's always on him, he's not really going to be able to do as much. Because he's going to be spy checking constantly.
Yeah.
The other thing is watch out for this right here. This is a good hiding spot. So watch for that if they're backing out. Another good spot, I think it might be on this side. No, it's on the other side. It's right here. Nope, they fixed that one too. Awesome. But you can get in the windows. And you can wait.
Also get way up here.
You can wait till they go down. You can get up there, yeah. All good things. I use that as scout. Going from there to mid. Real quick jump. The other one is jumping off that and jumping off. Close enough. Close enough. You gotta make sure that you jump off that and not fall off. Because falling off is what's not gonna let you do the double. Yeah, who cares? No one needs them. So we'll just say that's pushing. Let's do the demo rollout. Because that one is really important. Your medic always wants to heal your demo to 260 all the way until he can't reach him anymore. So he's going to do the normal thing where he shoots this and then backs up. And then his second one needs to be right here. And he's going there. We'll see if I can do it. Right, so perfect. Yeah, I'm waiting. So he does that. He drops another one here. And jumps all the way to here. I didn't crouch because I'm dumb. Yeah, I thought so. And then he's gone. Then he picks up this health. I would do some spam like this, straight over the middle, and then one or two low, and then set your stickies wherever you want. You can put some down there just to show that you've got stickies, so they'll just definitely not go. Or you can hide them up a little bit high and maybe get a kill. But you definitely want to put some here in this range. Because what that's going to stop is their soldier, his first thing, more than likely, is going to be jump to the choke and try to kill the demo. And it's going to be like this right here. And he'll land right about here. And that's right in the prime zone where the stickies would kill him. So if your demo knows that and he's planning ahead, he's ahead of the game.
All right.
The other thing is your scouts want to shoot anyone that's in the air. This goes for every match, every map, no matter what.
On a cap, you dope.
Always do air control. And once they land, they're probably not going to have a whole lot of health. Depending on how close you were. Air traffic control, yeah, for sure. It's all out deathmatch. Bait them if you want. If you lose a few people, back out. Don't all die, because if you get wiped and they're smart, they're just going to push straight to your second point and sticky up too. If they're really smart and they wipe you, the demo is going to skip mid and come straight here and sticky up your spawn. Because if you own mid, or if you own mid this is going to be your spawn. So if the other team's pushing, you don't want them in. But I can't really tell you a great way to push this because every situation is different. But make sure you don't bleed people in when you're going. Push with 1 or 2 people, probably your demo and your pyro. Have your heavy follow in a little bit later, and all he does is just spin up and shoot people. And everybody else just tries to help him out and clean up things. You want to watch out for things like cones, because if you do it right, you can make it where they don't show, but I can't really see, so... when you're breaching this corner, watch out for this. Wow, they fixed that, that's good. Watch out for this wall, because what'll happen is people will be looking at that, watching for a sniper right here, right, just barely peeking the crack, and they'll walk in, and bam, you're dead. The other big one is right here. Which leads me to this spot right here, behind the rocks. This is where scouts will hide. So you gotta watch out for that. They don't always do it, but they do it enough. The other one, when you're pushing in, make sure someone is looking high, up here. Probably your soldier. The first thing he wants to do is jump in and curve around. Obviously, he can't do that long of a jump, but he wants to jump up and see where everything is. And if your spy's doing his job, hopefully you'll know where the gun is, where their combo is, and if their combo is up on the deck area back there, your soldier can jump up right here and do a double off the wall and swing all the way around and kill the medic. I've had it happen to me. It was a really cool jump. But that's kind of pushing that area. Just push the team. Falk, you're going to want to do the same thing as last time. Put a gun here and wrangle it at the door. Put it somewhere that you know that someone can't come in and flank you, mainly the scout. And just watch an area. Once that's done, you can put it right here. This is a really annoying spot. Or right here. Just set up shop out here. Get your dispenser up, get your teleporter up. Level 3 as best you can, as quickly as possible. So your team can, maybe 1 or 2 people can suicide in and try to get picks. And then they'll be back in the fight really fast.
Yeah. But if I change to level 3, all my stuff's gonna be destroyed, so...
I don't think I would ever use a level 3 on 5 CP. Watch it on last.
Didn't think so. Oh, you meant dispenser, sorry.
Right. Pushing last... pushing last is very complicated. There's no easy way to do it, but the best way I've found, and maybe you guys can have good luck with it, is have the heavy and scout or pyro push low. Just put a distraction up, like have your pyro here, your soldier or something just spamming. Just shit's going on, or have someone over there poking, or a sniper down low down there, just so they're distracted and not watching you, and have them sneak down. And once maybe 3 seconds has passed, go ahead and push in. Go for the gun first, go for the heavy, demo, pyro. Your heavy, as we went over on the last map, his main thing is to always kill the pyro on pushes like these, so he can't waste it. Demo's job's always to kill the gun, nothing's changed on that one. And spy, if you're gonna go in you might want to go in the secret door. Or underneath, or whatever you guys decide to call it. And just sit down here and wait. And once the push is on, before anyone touches the point, be here ready, just standing, and go for any kills, because people will always just run straight back onto the point. You can usually get some easy kills. Gun spots, right here is a fairly good gun spot.
Yeah.
The other one that everyone uses is right here. This one watches every door except this top right area.
Yeah.
And if you can do it, go ahead and build a level 3.
Yeah.
What do you play? Sniper. Oh, you've got a lot of options. You can stand here, and you can watch the lower lobby and just body shot people. You're gonna also need to be able to watch up there if you're gonna do this spot. Second one is this right here. Just stand right here and you can see all the way up. You can see heads, and all they can see is the top of your head. So you can get an easy shot and then back down, straight down into the river. It's like, this whole thing is called river. So the best thing about this is you can always back out. So you can see him from here. You can see him from here. You can see him from here. It's a surprise spot, which is really good. If they are used to you being inside in here watching this whole area, and all of a sudden your spy says they're pushing river now, or they're getting ready to push river, you can just rotate over. There's no downside to you moving over here at all. It's all good if you can. Because most just don't expect it. And if you got a full shot charged, you're good to go. That's a big one. Crits is a good one. It's very viable. Just make sure your spy is in place and he can say they're hanging out on the far right side, right in front of the spawn, or they're right in front of the, whatever you want to call this over here. Windows, AC, pond. And that first sticky needs to get them. I would avoid trying to push in through here because it's very visible from the inside. You could possibly get a crits off really fast. But if they know you're in here and you're just kind of running around at all times, they might not know. And have your demo start his charge up, and bam, crits in, and that whole side is going to be wiped. And at that point, that's when you have someone push in from below and start the cap. So they're facing a crits on one side, but they're also facing cap on the other. And that's what you want. You want to force them into deciding what's more important, living or capping. That's a hard decision sometimes, especially with crits. Pushing out is very difficult. Basically, the only way you're going to be able to push out is if you wipe them or kill at least 5. You still need to leave Falk back and probably 1 or 2 others. Pyro, Soldier, something like that. Enough that they could fight off whoever is left alive. And then once you have that set up, depending if you completely wipe them, you can do that demo thing. And if he knows everyone's getting wiped and you're really strong, he can go ahead and do his rollout through garage and pipe that spawn underneath mid and block them from getting out of mid. And then you got 2 really easy, and hopefully you get some free kills out of it, and they won't spawn for quite a while. It's always fun. It makes the demo look really awesome when he has that foresight. Same thing goes here. Once you have it capped, you're going to want to set up people at both the choke and the garage. Sniper is really big right here in this area because he can watch anyone that's coming out of the main doors. If he's got his engineer buddy here with him, they can basically kill every class on their own. So work as a team.
Yeah.
But I would say pretty much always have your sniper go over here when you're pushing into an area, or pushing into two. The other one that's pretty cool is to stand right here, and you can snipe into their choke if you want to look. That's a big spot that a lot of people overlook. The sniper usually is looking for someone basically standing in the same spot, but much, much closer. So instead of being here, you're giving him a lot smaller target. And it's the same shot for you. And sometimes they just won't notice you until it's too late. So as you're pushing out, you have to know where their combo is. And that's when you hear the "I'm in" kind of thing. Off your scout. He's very good at that. He can bonk in, just look around. Nope, they're not here. Don't have to pop. Go ahead and go in. And then he can say, "Oh, they're choke," and you can just push all the way over. As a soldier, I would jump off of this and go straight across, or land on the top. Maybe land up there, put some spam out. If your medic's planning on popping, I would ask for the Uber as soldier and just push them out of mid. Especially if they don't have Uber, don't even pop. Just watch for tricky stickies. And push that advantage. Let one or two people cap mid, just make sure they cap mid. Because you don't want to push into their second and then have all your guys there and be like, well, who's capping the mid? And then they just push out and someone back caps your second point. That's never fun to see or do. That's about it. Not going super in depth on classes.
Yeah, that's right.
Is this the same as 5 CP on this one? Everyone kind of does the exact same thing. They always do. Scout and Spy are real big down there because they can get in and out pretty easy. This is that hiding space up above garage. Just look up. Turn around, all the way around. Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Good stuff. Hopefully you pull some wins.
Hopefully.
You just gotta make sure you can do it. The execution is the hard part.